Straight on the grate. All right, let's stop here. Right. Left foot.
He may need a little help getting his skis on.
Slide a little left. And straight on.
And finding his way to the chairlift.
3, 2, 1, sit.
But once on the mountain,
Head back. Lie down.
what a day.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
turned out to be beautiful.
Ski tips up.
Go left.
Kenyon Tuthill is blazing his own trail. This 79-year-old who lost his sight has found independence on the slopes at Bretton Woods, thanks to New England Disabled Sports, or NEDS.
It's just amazing to me. It's magical.
Kenyon's been an inspiration. You know, it's not what somebody can't do, it's what they can do. Slide a little left and stop. Beautiful. Nice run.
You are an excellent skier.
I wouldn't go that far, but I do have a good time.
Gives me goosebumps. He's been doing it a long time.
For Kenyon and his wife, every day is a gift. This former Long Island police officer lost his sight and almost lost his life 40 years ago when he was shot in the face by a man that he had caught driving with a revoked license.
I used to pray for him. I learned a long time ago that hatred doesn't hurt the hated, you know, it hurts the hater.
Definitely scary. And like, what is life going to be? So we both do the same thing. We bring it back to one day at a time.
So how did you feel on that first run?
Felt pretty good.
Felt pretty good?
Yeah.
Kenyon had several reconstructive surgeries.
When they got to this point, they said to me, well, our next surgery we're going to do. And I went, no more. I'm done. I'm finished. And they said, well, we can do cosmetic work and make it look more. I said, listen, do you know what I see when I look in the mirror? And he went, no. I said, I don't see anything. I said, if other people have a problem with the way I look, it's their problem. You got me to the point where I can, you know, chew my food and I can speak and be understood. I said, I'm good.
Years later, at 62, he took up skiing after a friend who was an adaptive ski instructor urged him to give it a try.
He says, you look like you're athletic. Why don't you ski? And I started laughing. I said, Lenny, I can't see where I'm going. And he told me, he said, sight is overrated.
When he said to you, I want to learn how to ski, what was your first reaction?
Are you nuts? But I'm used to that. I'm used to things for him to say stuff like that.
I decided I'm just going to get Lenny off my back. I'm going to go skiing one day and be done with it and show him I can't do it. And long story short, by the end of the day, I was hooked.
How'd that one feel you?
Oh, good.
Good.
Oh, nice.
Made a couple nice turns.
His first lesson was a reawakening. In fact, he wrote a poem about it.
Sliding, gliding down, skiing, freedom, laughing. Wow! Life is new again.
Okay, bar coming up. Head back. Tips up. Coming in for landing. We'll go straight on. That is it.
When you saw him get down the mountain on skis,
Yeah. Goosebumps, head to toe.
Well, this is nice, gentle, easy terrain, and that's where I'm at right now.
And it was so nice to tell our families what he was doing and how well he was doing and what a great place this is here.
3, 3, 3. And stop.
Jack Daly, a Ned's volunteer, has been guiding Kenyon on the trails for 15 years.
In Kenyon's mind, he divides the slope into 5 segments. And we always want to be in 3. That's the safest spot in the middle of the slope. When we're out there, we use headsets. We have on bibs that say blind skier for Kenyon and guide for me. Sometimes I feel like I'm the blind skier and he's guiding me.
Basically, this is a cane with a ski on the end of it.
Ned's provides adaptive equipment for those with various cognitive and physical abilities.
As long as they can operate a joystick, then they can steer this down the hill. Pretty much everyone who comes to skis with us wants to come back and do some more because skiing's awesome.
What NEDS provides us is an opportunity to get people who might not be able to experience skiing out on the ski slopes.
What do days like this do for your spirit?
Like I said, life is new again.